Let us find comfortable seating on our bottom. Let's do a little inner rotation of our thighs. Palms, just, sort of above your knees. So the whole palm can rest on that. It's like it almost fits there, your palm. Your fingers wrap around your knees. So allow your fingertips to wrap, drop, and be in your elbows, by the sides of your ribs. It's like little anchoring points. It's like weight in your elbows. Feel your elbows heavy. And we'll connect with that breath. Find wherever the breath is. No judgment of how we're breathing. We're just going to press the breath out. So the next breath we take will be a conscious, deep breath. We're going to breathe in so slowly, deeply. And then just open the mouth when you get to the top. No straining or holding. Just open the mouth and it's like you're fogging up the bathroom window. What I normally like to do, if my husband's in the shower, is I'll fog it up and then write words on it. I like to do that. Okay, breathe in. And then we do that a couple more times. So find your breath from the bottom. There's like a vortex of energy in your body that as you breathe it in, your body begins to expand and this vortex expands with you. And then again at the top, you just let it all go. A couple more. And if nobody's around you, you can really, if you're not shy, the next one you can be like, you can try that again, maybe. So this was all about play. We're moving outside of what we normally do. We've gotten too strict, too much in a routine. Our brain has been fried by thinking we have to be a certain way, which we're not. So we're going to invite in this little bit of innocence. So breathe in. And then can you flutter your lips? Try that. My teeth chatter to yours. Couple more. Feel your nostrils stretch. And again, one more time. Let them hold at the top. All the way to the bottom. You're going to squeeze it all out. Stay empty of breath. Inhale, reach your arms up. Spread your fingers wide. Breathe in here. Exhale, hands just turn away from you and they glide down. Imagine there's like clouds and pillows under your arms and your fingertips are draping through the skies. It's like I plopped you in a big bottle of honey. It's almost like an anti-gravity device, but you can feel as you stretch your fingers, your body comes alive. I'm going to inhale, reach the arms back up and stretch your hands, your palms wide open. The things that we hold life onto and our hands that we're gripping. So ungrip, spread your fingers wide. When you bring your arms up, let shoulder blades, let them melt down your spine. Then turn your palms away and soften your palms. It's like you're trying to feel the air. There's this kinetic part of yourself where it's like your arms are longer than the physical form. Maybe your arms are wider and thicker. We do that one more time. We're going to bring the arms up. Your eyes are closed. The back of the neck is nice and long. Feel your jaw relaxing, the back teeth parting, lips softly touching. This time the hands straight up towards the sky. We're going to stay here. Imagine that you're holding a golden diamond. A golden diamond, I like that. A golden diamond above the crown of your head. And it's the largest diamond like you've ever seen. It's something you could, doesn't have to be held up, it could just float there in fact. Maybe it just floats there. We're just holding our hands around it. We're feeling the energetic of it. You can start to feel like it's beaming light around you, so it's getting broader. And then your arms are going to start to float out towards the side. Again, imagine your arms are longer than your arms physically are. You're going to stop at a T, the palms are turned up. And then in space, begin to pull your thumbs back. Reach them far back, your arms are stick straight. Palms are up, spread your fingers wide. It's a nice stretch from your baby finger and that inside of the arm. Stay here and breathe. You can imagine that you're like at the bow of a ship. I don't know if that's right side. But anyway, you've seen it like the mermaid at the front of the ship. And how her breast, it's like the direction that we go. And so we falling faithfully into life. Falling forward with faith, knowing that whatever it is that needs to catch us is there already. So there's no instance of worry or doubt. We're just reaching forward. And our arms up. Your arms should be getting tired. That's good. Stay up. Keep the arms up as if you're holding that diamond. We're going to twist towards the right. Stay there. Inhale through center. Opposite side. Twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Keep moving. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This time exhale, bring your arms at a T. Left hand's forward, right hand's back. Reach. See if you can twist deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Then inhale, arms come up. Reach out, and then exhale, you're going to twist. And then reach right hand forward, left hand back. Twist, 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 twist. Your arms should be nice and fiery. So they feel fiery. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn the palms away from each other, and you're going to spread your fingers wide. You're going to bring your arms out at a T again, palms facing down. Spread your fingers wide open, your palms wide open. Can you feel earth energy in your palms? So you can find that grounding earthy energy. It's like you're a sapling, a plant. Its roots are deep in the soils. You can feel that earth energy as it streams into you, it flows into you, it's effortless, there's nothing you need to do. All you're doing is consciously connecting. Everything else just seems to disappear. Your arms like branches in the trees, reaching in every direction, the fingers wide like the twigs. And you find that on the edges of your fingers is the leaves. And you reach your fingers and you sit up nice and tall and you smile and you breathe. And you realize the perfection of all. Inhale, arms up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands slide down. Let's anoint the crown. Imagine there's a beautiful crown. There is a crown. The diamond crown upon your crown. Your third eye anoints. Your lips. Your heart. Where are you now? What's the gift? You know the universe wants to give it to you. If life is a storybook, where are you now? Is it chapter 1 or chapter 2? Or the end of this old story? Embarking on a new. Every time we meet, it's always a doorway, it's initiation. It's an honoring. To honor yourself with a gift. Maybe simply saying thank you to the universe. Because whatever is needed is always given. Maybe just open our eyes, our ears, our mind, and receive. Just say thank you. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Keep your eyes closed. Just turn your palms up on your thighs. Take a moment here. You can inhale, press your thumb to your index finger. You can exhale, release that. You can inhale, press your thumb to your middle finger. Exhale, you can release that. You can inhale, press your thumb to your ring finger. You can release that. And then inhale, pinky finger. And release that. And then spread the fingers wide open. Spread your palms. Interlace the fingers and then press the palms away from you and stretch the front of your wrists. And then we're going to bring the hands in front of our chest. Your forearms like pistons. We're going to rotate maybe the right wrist forward and then the left. So it makes like a little piston in the car, if you will. The engine is running. Just loosening out the hands. How are we holding on to life? How are you holding on to life? And then go in the opposite direction. Just warming up the wrists. And then you're going to take your right arm forward. Palm's going to be up, but then you're going to bring your fingers down to the ground. And you're going to use your opposite hand to gently stretch the wrist. Release it, make a little fist and make some circles. One direction, and then the next. Then the left arm, palm up, and then you stretch the hand out, and then fingers down to the mat. Use your other hand to pull the fingers back if it feels right. Only do what is right for you. Don't do too much. And then a little fist, and you make a circle in one direction, and the next. And I'm going to shake out the fingers, shake out the arms, and shake out the head. I'm going to take a deep breath and flutter out the lips. You're shaking off all the dust. There we go. You're going to come into all fours. Tabletop position. You can point your toes back. Let's turn our fingers towards us for a moment, yeah? And we make circles with our hips and then our shoulders too. So we're going to make some circles. Stretching open the wrists and then the opposite direction. And then you're going to make fists on the ground. You're going to turn the back of your fists onto the mat and your elbows are going to bend. And then your knuckles are going to come in and you're going to try to hold your fingers in with your thumbs. And then you slowly start to straighten your arms. It's not going to go straight, so that's okay. So don't try, unless you can. And it's like, wow, that's awesome. However you do it is perfectly fine. you'll feel stretch to the back of your wrist. So if you use any phone, computer or iPad, tablet, whatever, this is good for your wrists. And then let them all go and just sit back on your heels and make some circles again with your wrists. And then we come back to our all fours. It's time to tuck your toes under. You're going to drop your navel down towards the ground. You're going to lift your sit bones. You're going to lift your heart. And we're going to exhale. We're going to round our spine, chin to chest. Then inhale. You're going to bring your shoulder blades together. You lift your heart. Spread your collarbones wide open. Exhale. Round your spine, chin to chest. Inhale. Open your heart. Drop your tailbone. Dip your navel and tailbone up. And then exhale. Round. And again, inhale, lift your heart, lift your tailbone, exhale, round. Stay here now. Press the ground away from you and bring your weight forward and back. Your shoulders can come right over your wrists and then even hips to heels. But keep your chin to your chest so you're opening through the back of your chest and your heart area. Your elbows can be softly bent if that feels good too. Keep your tailbone tucked under. You're going to inhale, come up to a tabletop. You're going to bring your navel and your chest and everything to neutral. Keep your toes tucked under. I'm going to press into the ground. I'm going to float our knees off the mat just an inch. And then press into your hands. We're going to come into down dog. So this will probably be the hardest pose we're going to do today. But we're going to be here a while. That's where we warmed up the wrists. So bend your elbows, micro bend them, or even a little bit more. And look at your elbows and let them point out towards the sides. And then imagine that you had weights on the edges of your elbows that pulled the edges of your elbows down towards the ground. You'll notice that there'll be more space between your ears and your neck. And then press the ground away from you. Slowly strain your arms as much as you can, but keep that softness through the elbows. Your crown of your head, it's like a paintbrush painting the earth. You keep your knees bent too. You don't have to straighten them. Keep your knees bent. And we're trying to get, it's like a little inversion here. Allowing all this blood to flow towards your brain. So every breath that you take, you draw in prana, chi, ki, life force. It fills you, it saturates you, it saturates your brain. Let's do 2 or 3 more deep breaths here. And again, if you need to come to your knees, come to your knees. But if you find that you've got too much weight in your wrists, make your dog shorter. We're just warming up the arms, warming up the body, strengthening. And also the downward facing dog makes a perfect pyramid. They say pyramids are spiritual, so we're making a spiritual symbol with our body. Take another deep breath. Exhale the air out. Walk the feet. Small footprints. Don't take big ones. Tiny footprints, like you, a fairy in the forest. And she's walking her feet, or his feet, towards the hands. And each time you slowly try to straighten your legs. You can come to the tips of your fingers until your feet are at your hands. Drip your crown of your head down. You can softly bend your knees. Crown of the head drips down towards the ground. Take your arms behind you. Interlace into the webbing. You're trying to squeeze. Imagine that you're holding like a special egg between your hands. And then you keep your elbows softly bent as you start to pull your arms away from your spine. If you can keep this integrity, your arms probably won't come as far as they normally would. So try that first. First warm up, you can move your head in a figure of 8 or in a circle, chin to chest. And then you can start to see like how can you open your arms up away from your spine. If it feels right, you could straighten your legs or keep your knees bent, whatever feels right. And then we're going to bend the knees again. We're going to float the hands. We're going to sink towards the mat. Keep your arms relaxed as you slowly roll up. Don't move a finger. Take your time here.
We're discovering something else inside of us. It feels like we're going on this journey, internal journey of awareness. Keep your knees bent as your head even rolls up. Arms are going to float towards the sky. Your hair is in your face, that's okay. Palms going to touch, and then again, as you exhale, hands just going to float down through the auric space. Let your hands be soft, your elbows. Now gently sweep up into the place of your heart. Palms will gently touch here. Find your breath. And find your body. I'm going to inhale, open the arms. Like we're saying, yay to life. And then we're going to exhale, we're going to round, chin to chest. We're pressing every type of breath out. Then inhale, we're going to open up, yay to life, I love life. Exhale, we're going to round, chin to chest. Inhale, open up, heart rising, smile on the lips. Exhale, rounding, chin to chest, spinal cord breathing, inhaling, open your heart. Exhaling, rounding. Inhale, opening. Heart to bound, leaping, exhaling, letting everything go. This is autumn, letting everything go. Inhaling, opening. Exhaling, rounding. Keep your spine rounded. Just take your hands and going to twist them down so the palms are going to face behind you. And then you're going to lift them up so the palms are up, the thumbs are behind you, and then you can lift your chest. So we're doing this deep, like internal rotation. And then we're going to external rotate the arms, lift the chin, the chest. And then we're going to internally rotate so the palms come down and back and thumbs up. And then inhale, open. And then exhale, rounding. Inhale, opening. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, opening. And really stretch the thumbs back when you do this. And exhale, really find that rotation. We're stretching that lung meridian. Inhale, opening here, stay here. Press the thumbs back. Standing nice and tall on your feet. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. Exhale, hands slide down into the place of our heart. Close your eyes, connecting. Feel your feet, roots on this earth. Breathing in and breathing out. So this is a good practice where we're going to breathe in through the nose and we'll breathe out through the mouth, especially if anything comes up that you don't need, like want. Thoughts, emotions, feelings, everything. Things that you're moving out of, moving back into, clearing away from, all that stuff, leaving behind. So we're going to make a soft fist. We're going to bring the fingers into the palms. It's going to be too much hard, and the thumbs can rest on the top. And then you'll find like your clavicular, these bones over here. And then you're going to go, there's like little notches underneath there, and you're going to go towards the outer edges of your shoulders here. And we're going to tap like this. Just find that spot and tap. So it's like part of the lung meridian. So lung is all about grief and depression. Generally, that's the out of balance. And we're moving into autumn, which is lung meridian. It's metal. It's also connected to your large intestine. So we're going to tap here in a rhythm. Let's find a rhythm. If something comes up like in your chest where you want to cough it out, do that. Coughing is good. Get it all the way out, down to the bottom. We'll do that a couple more times. All the way to the bottom, get every drop of breath out. Now we're going to add in a little like vinyasa if you want. So your knees are softly bent. You're going to exhale through the mouth and your arms are going to come back. You're going to inhale, you can bring your hands and you're going to tap. And then exhale. Close your eyes. Imagine that you're skiing down a hill, maybe if you like skiing, I don't know. Something that feels fun and good. It's all squats too, right? All Utkatasana. Close your eyes. A couple more times. And slow it down. And then just stand, palms up. Knees, groin, soft. It's like no tree really grows, sticks straight. Connect with your feet to the soils of the earth. There's roots that run deep. This is us passing, clearing. Actually, there's guidance in this too, just as I'm sharing. Is that this is clearing, in fact, timelines and ancestral pathways, they say. So do a little shamanic healing here. So feel the things inside of you that are stressing, distressing, anxieties, worries, as these roots grow deep. Mother Earth's nature nourishes you, drawing from you all that's not needed. So all of that is drained out of you and replaced with nurturement, with a nectar that turns your leaves bright reds and oranges and golds, that you look magnificent. These are just chapters that we're moving through. One chapter at a time, one page at a time. There's no rushing forward. The book is written for you. The book that is your path. I'm going to shake the hands out again. I'm going to shake the feet. Just shaking. And you can do this kind of like shimmer shake thing too, like it's like a little like shimmer shake thing. A little fluttering thing. Shake your head out. It's like animals after they've had a quarrel, they'll shake. Trees shake to get the leaves off. You can see I was an athlete, so I used to shake before I used to run. My races, we used to like shake it out. I don't think I did the thing, but I used to shake a lot. Shake up and down. Inhale through the nose. Out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Out through the mouth. Couple more. And then just slowly stop. Your knees are softly bent, your groins are soft. You can turn your palms as if they were turned towards the midline of your body. Palms are up, right in front of your groins. Fingers are gently spread wide open. Soften your feet into the soil. Feel your feet. Our rootedness, groundedness, connectedness. We're going to inhale, bring our arms up. Remember that golden diamond? You're going to draw it down through the crown of your head. And then down through the front of your body. Your palm's going to face down towards the earth. It's drawing it all the way down your body. You're going to inhale, your arms are going to come up to a T. Palms going to face towards the ground, and then exhale, palms down, as if you're going to gather up earth energy up through this inner column. You're going to draw the hands up towards the lungs. So this earth energy into the lungs. And then we're going to exhale, hands are going to come down. And then inhale, arms at a T. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, hands up through midline. Palms going to face the heart or the lungs. And then exhale, hands down. Inhaling, arms up to a T. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, hands up to the lungs. Exhaling, hands down. Arms to a T. Just keep moving. It's exhaling downwards. There's an inhaling and lifting upwards. Just noticing what you're feeling. Let's do one more. Arms out to a T. And hands back towards the lungs. Palms are just going to gently face the lungs. And you're going to open your arms. Imagine that this funnel of light passes through your arms. Your palms are going to face each other. Soften your knees. Just stand here for a moment. It's like a torch of light, a column of light. Your fingers aren't touching. You can feel the energy moving through you. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. We're going to inhale, swing the arms back. And then exhale, we're going to round the upper body. The palms are going to come forward. Inhale, you're going to draw the hands towards your heart or your lungs. And then behind you, they're going to twist. And then exhale, round your upper spine, chin to chest. And then inhale, lift your heart as the hands come towards you. And your hands spiral behind you. And then forward. And then back into you. Curling chin to chest. You can also breathe out through the mouth. Inhaling into the lungs. Twisting the hands behind. It's like you're carrying these cups. Inhale. And feel into this. No rushing. Next time the hands come towards the heart, stay here. Now you're going to exhale, hands away from you. And then inhale, hands back. Exhale, serving. Inhale, hands back. It's like a bear swimming through water. curl your upper spine. Really articulate your spine. This is good for you. Your spine is like a snake. It wants to move. It wants to slither side to side. Next time the arms come behind you, interlace the fingers to the webbing, pull the knuckles down at your chin, your chest, and firmly your feet. Exhale, you're going to bow forward. You can bring your chest to your thighs, arms over your head. Let your hands dangle down over your head. And then gently release the fingertips to the mat. Walk your feet a little bit wider. You turn your toes lightly out. You're going to walk your hands towards this right foot. You're going to inhale, come halfway up. You're going to exhale, fold in. You're going to inhale, come all the way up. Your arms are going to stretch up. And then you're going to exhale, you're going to fold back down towards that right leg. And then you're going to pendulum across to the opposite side. You're going to inhale, come halfway up. You're going to exhale, fold in. Then you're going to inhale, come all the way up on this left side. Soft back bend here. And then exhale, you're going to fold back to that left leg. You're going to inhale, come halfway up. Then exhale, pendulum across to the opposite side. I like to turn my feet. And then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. And then inhale, come all the way up on this right side. Reach up and back. Exhale, going to fold in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pendulum towards the opposite side. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Fold in. Inhale, up on the left side. Exhale, come down with a nice straight spine. Head to knee. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to the opposite side. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come up. Exhale, your heart leads, head to the knees. Do each side 2 more times. Inhale, you're going to come up. Exhale, you're going to fold in. You can finish off your second side. Once you've come back up and down, you come to the center line of your mat. You're going to bend your elbows. You're going to fold your elbows and place your opposite hand in the creases of the elbow, and then swing your body side to side like a pendulum, like the leaves hanging off the branches. The wind just blows you side to side, maybe even forward and back. Allow the back of your neck to get longer, your face to get softer. Let the blood flow to your brain. And release the fingertips down towards the mat. You're going to inhale, come halfway up. Heel toe your feet a little bit closer, and then turn the toes out. We're going to squat down into our malasana. We're going to bring our hands to the place of our heart. We're going to close our eyes. We're going to connect with the sensations of our breath and our breathing. Squeeze the knees into the elbows, elbows into the knees. Eyelids hanging heavy. Lips relaxed. What does it feel like to breathe into your body? Can you imagine the breathing? What is it to imagine breathing? Does it help you breathe deeper? A child's mind is always super creative. It's like, imagine breathing deeper like a big balloon. Make your body, your lungs, twice the size, because your breath is so big. But allow it to feel easy and light, unconstricted by thought. Again, one more big breath here.
Let your tailbone melt to the earth. This is rooting you, grounding you, connecting you. Or take a gentle twist. You can bring your right hand on your right knee, left hand to the mat. Now look over your right shoulder. Twist through your spine, and then a big smile on the lips, because that's what is needed. And we turn to the opposite side. Hand on the knee, arm on the inside of that right knee. Twist and look over your shoulder. You can twist your eyeballs too. Can you see behind you? Imagine you can see behind you because you're twisting your eyes so much. And then smile on the lips. Come back to center, hands behind you. We just do this. We can lift our bottom off the mat. Wow. See if you can do that. Yeah. Okay, down. Feet are flat on the mat. Knees are bent. We're going to inhale, arms up. We're going to exhale, we're going to roll our spine down, vertebra by vertebra. I like you to use this imagery, the pearl necklace. My grand gave me a pearl necklace. Her name was Pearl. And so I always used to lay the pearls out perfectly in a row. And so I always imagine your spine is like that, pearls on a string, getting laid out exactly where they need to be. Hopefully you're not down. If you're down, you need to come back up just a little bit. We're doing a little bit of abdominal warming, coring, connecting. Unravel your spine. It's like that tiny sapling pressing through the soils. Your spine all the way down. Unravel your head. Bring the knees to your chest. Rock side to side. And then flex your feet. And bring your feet down towards the mat. See if you can touch like the outer edges of your feet, your heels. Lift and spread your toes. And then spread your toes wide open and bring them down towards the earth. We're going to press into the soles of our feet. We're going to inhale. We're going to start to curl the tailbone forward. And then press into our feet as we lift the hips up towards the sky like a mini bridge, halfway up maybe. And then exhale from the top of your spine, like a snake. The pearls, one by one, coming down towards the earth. Keep your tailbone rounded forward until it comes all the way down your sacrum, and then let it go. So there's a natural curve in your spine. You're going to inhale here. We're going to exhale. We're going to press into our feet. We're going to, again, curl the tailbone up. Unravel your spine up towards the sky, halfway up. Stay here and breathe. Make sure your knees don't fall in or out. That diamond is now between your knees. Press into the soles of your feet, your heels. And now from the top of your spine, you're going to unravel all the way down, vertebra by vertebra. The sacrum and the coccyx is going to be the absolute last thing to unravel, and then let it all go, so a natural curve in the spine. You're going to inhale here, your chest is wide open. And then exhale, press into your feet. Start to round the spine up and off the mat, pressing into the feet, maybe a little higher. See if you can take your shoulders, walk them gently underneath you. Take a breath at the top here. Make sure you're not squishing your bottom. Bring your fingers to your bottom and do a little bottom test. If it's super hard, you need to find your hamstrings and press into your heels. And then slowly unraveling. You can keep your shoulders still kind of tucked underneath you. It likes to open the front of your chest. And unravel your spine slowly down towards the earth. And once that meets, you let it all go as you inhale. And then exhale, press into your feet, rising your hips towards the sky. Remember, your knees don't fall in or out. Maybe a little higher, maybe your hands come even deeper underneath. If you want to, you can interlace your fingers. Your bottom fingers, your baby fingers, don't interlace them. Let them just nestle one into the other. So that's not uneven, if you will.
Press into your feet. See if you can lift your hips a little higher. Breathe in here. You're going to heel toe the left foot to the center line of the mat. Oh no, what are we doing? You're going to pull the right knee into right chest. Stay here. Press into your left foot. Stay there. Now see if you can extend the right leg up straight towards the sky. A little bit of a harder exercise, right? Press into the bottom foot, reach up, stay here, breathe. Now we're going to take this right ankle over the left knee and let yourself make a figure 4 with this right knee. Press into the bottom foot. And then slowly bring the hips down towards the mat. Stay here. Your arms can still stay where they are. You're going to just rest down on your hips, on your hands. Your right knee out to the side as the ankle lays on the left knee. Now press into that left foot. Lift the hips again. Pull the right knee to your chest. Extend the leg up towards the sky. So if you can lift the foot a little higher. The knee back towards your chest and then foot down towards the mat. Press into both feet. Lift the hips higher. Keep the hands interlaced as you unravel the spine all the way down to the earth. Feel your tailbone release. Stay there for a moment. Take 2 deep breaths. Your whole front side of your chest will be stretching wide open, your throat. You're also realizing how much more strength you have than you thought you had. Let's press into the soles of our feet. We're going to inhale, lift the hips again. Again, lifting them higher. So you can wiggle your shoulders underneath you and then wiggle your right foot to the center line of the mat. Pull your left knee into your chest. And now from here, you extend the leg out straight. Press into your bottom foot, point or floint your left foot. Press harder into your right foot, lift your hips higher. Then we'll pull this left knee into the chest and bring that left ankle over the right knee. Press your hips higher. And then slowly keep that left ankle where it is. Bring your hips down towards the ground, resting maybe in your hands. Stay here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press into your right foot. Lift the hips high towards the sky again. See if you can lift them a little higher. Then left knee into your chest. And extend the left leg up straight. And the knee back into your chest. And foot down towards the mat. See if you can lift your hips higher. A little bit more higher. Release your fingers as you bring your hips slowly down towards the mat. Your shoulders will kind of squish back out towards the side. As the hips come down, heel toe your feet to the wider edges of the mat. Let your knees fall into each other. Place your left hand on your navel, right hand on your heart, elbows resting on the mat. Close your eyes. It's a reconnecting. Feel your jaw relax, your eyelids, your earlids, how you hear the world. The base of your spine broadening. We just listen, listen inwardly. Listen to, there's these desires that come from ego. And they feel different. They have a lot more pride and even fear connected to them. But then there's these true desires that come through your soul. And they don't really have any kind of emotional charge to it. It's a lot more liberating. It's like you are innately you. There's nothing for you to do, in fact. Your gift is yours. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Bring your arms to a T, palms down. Keep your feet to the wide edges of the mat. You're going to inhale here. Exhale, let the knees fall towards the right. And then you can look over the left shoulder. If you want, you can take this right ankle over the left knee and pull the knee down to the mat and then down to the bottom corner of your mat. Stay here and breathe. If you want to, this left arm can even scooch up next to your left ear. Sometimes it feels good. There's a deep stretch, especially through the side body here. Your belly's going to move with your breath. Let's take 2 or 3 more big breaths here. Soften your face, your eyes, your ears, your inner beingnesses. All the things that you think you need to do. Like, this is old paradigm, old way of thinking. Competition, fear of missing out. It's all the old energy. It doesn't want to leave. So you have to dip harder and gentler into your heart. Bring that left hand down to a T, turn your palms down, release that right foot back down to the mat. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, knees flop over to the opposite side. And then now you can bring that left ankle over that right knee if it feels good. Maybe too much, that's okay. And then take this right arm, either reach it up. You can look over the right shoulder, whatever feels good. You're going to breathe in deeply. Feel the stretch. It's a twist, it's a stretch. It feels awkward and it feels weird. But at some strange point, it starts to feel good. That's when you're changing. The beginning, it feels awkward and feels weird. And you want to go back to the old way of doing things. It's just so much easier. We've done it for so long. Because we don't know any different. So this is a time for releasing. It's saying, no more. It is done. It's like you're washing your hands off. You can take this left ankle off the right knee. You're going to inhale, knees up. Gently pull the knees into your chest. Give them a soft hug. Actually, let's do this. We're going to give ourselves a hug. So inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to do a little sit-up. You're going to grab around your legs. If your head comes back down, that's good. Just hug yourself and rock. This is such a good feeling. Like as a little child, you can see yourself playing. Hugging yourself, imagining your imaginary friend. Like how many of us had that? Not just people, friends, but true imaginary beings. Maybe they were real. Possibly, yes. So imagine all your imaginary friends, the ones that were so nice to you, that you loved so much. They're all with you right now, giving you a hug. Your inner child, hugging, loving, nurturing. Big breath in. Big breath. Release the hugging. Your feet together, and then feet to the mat. And then we slowly begin to let the knees fall out to the side. So this is an option for you. You can stay here in the Supta Baddha Konasana with the knees out towards the side. If it gets too much in your inner groins or inner thighs, after a few minutes or so, or a minute, or whatever it is that you need, you can stretch your legs out straight. Let's roll our shoulders underneath the bust. Turn your palms up on the ground. Lengthen through the back of your neck. You can wiggle your head side to side, wiggle your toes. Connecting with your breath. Just feeling the breath in the body. The rise of your chest as it lifts effortlessly. The fall of the chest as your body grows into the ground. You inhale, your breath goes forward into the world. Exhaling, you feel more grounded and rooted and alive. Keep breathing, inhaling. Exhaling, allowing, saturating, freeing. There's no more doing. It's all about being. Feel your body heavy in the earth.
inside of your body, opening like a blossom, like a flower to the sky. Your breath, healing. patience. It is our impatience that spoils things. I once heard a story about a woman's husband who had returned from the war. She was unable to deal with him or even take care of him, and was ready to leave him, but first she sought the help of a healer. The healer told her she could make a potion to heal her husband, but it required the chest hair of a bear. The woman spent months befriending a bear at its cave. She brought it food and was able to get closer and closer until one day she was close enough to pull the hair and run for safety. She then brought the hair to the healer. The healer threw the hair into the fire. The woman screamed, "I risked my life for that hair. You were to make a potion to heal my husband." The healer smiled and said, "Now go home and be as patient with your husband as you were with the bear." The ability to wait patiently for something is a valuable character trait. It allows the other person time to know themselves and to heal. And the only exception is when the other person's behavior threatens your well-being. So today, think about the proverb, patience is a virtue. So as the leaves fall and the flowers die away, as the night lengthens and the day becomes shorter, hear every leaf that speaks to you, fluttering a song of bliss. So as the snow falls, remember to smile. And allow your heart to blossom. So noticing your breath, your breathing, yourself perfectly placed in the special space, your place for healing. Begin to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And wiggle your nose. Allow your breath to gently reawaken you back to the space. Allow the wiggling to turn into movement in the hands and wrists, the feet and ankles. Deeper breaths, so you shall take. Breathing in deeply. Exhaling, you can reach your arms or your hand here and stretch and point and flex. Really open the body up. Breathe in here deeply again. Exhale all the air out through your mouth. Stretch your jaw open. And then roll to a side into a tiny ball. You can wrap your arms around your knees and give yourself a sweet hug. Remembering to hug yourself every day. And breathe in here. Take a moment to reflect on your intention, the gratitude of knowing that it's done. And hands to the earth. Press your hands firmly down, lift the body back up. And find our hands perfectly placed, the center of our heart. Take a moment here of reflection as we move into this next cycle, this next season of life. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in again as one. Exhale your chin to your heart, offering gratitude for all things that are done, all things received, all things that are. Put your thumbs to the place of your third eye. Honor that place of your intuition, your inner guidance, the Guru within. And so from my heart to yours, may you always be blessed. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll take a moment here and pull some cards. I've got a new deck of cards too, so I'm going to take from an old deck and then a new deck. I've literally only pulled from the new deck probably 3 times. This is an old deck. It's probably, I don't know, I bought it in South Africa, so it's over 20 years old. And this deck, I've had this most interesting relationship with it. It's a crystal deck, but I love to use it. Its wisdom is very wise. So let's see what it is that is needed for us today on our way forward through this next season, what guidance is given. I always get excited. And this is so weird. Sorry. I pulled this card yesterday. It's an obsidian. So if you, on Instagram, if you're also on the, I'll put it on the Patreon. I'll try to hold it up so you can see it. It's red. It's an obsidian. It says protection. Yesterday I shuffled this deck and this 2 cards fell out of the deck immediately, and I was like, oh, that's weird. And so this one was protection, and it was this like growth cycle. Both of the cards had this sphere in it too, so there's this piece of the feminine aspect in ourselves that's actually starting to rise, but protection. So the world around us may seem somewhat cruel. The environment in this picture is somewhat not 100%, if you will. It seems like there's lava and it's dark, but it's also obsidian, so there's this piece of being grounded and rooted about this protection, that we have this protective essence that's around us. You may not see it. So that even as the world seems not unkind, it's like almost like a knowing, if you will, to hold that peace in your heart. My Aurora is eating the bush again. Come here, baby. Can't eat the bush. Lay there. So it's about keeping this, like knowing in your heart that even as we walk in this world, that's what's that saying with Jesus? It's you're not of the world, you're not in the world, but you're of the world. It's like how in Buddhism they say this ocean of intrinsic sweetness, where you, through your practices, this begins to, you see it no matter what's arising in your life. But this is like, it's a message they want me to say, but there's another word that I can hear, but I can't hear properly. It's like an antidote for you to know that you are protected, if you will. So I'm going to, because I tell you to pull from this deck too. These cards are still kind of hard. I'm trying to work them in. And I haven't read the book because I try not to read the book. I like to feel the card, if you will. So let's see what second piece of attunement they want to gift us. So if you're worrying about stuff, it's not to worry, it's to keep your mind free. And the next card says freedom. Literally, I just said to be free, and it says freedom, and it's an archway. It's funny, this archway, there's two archways in this card here has like a black archway over here, and it's not quite round, it's kind of broken, if you will. But this one is like, you know, it could be from a building or something that's like from the Renaissance period, this beautiful archway, and there's these sparrows, and they're flying, and their wings are wide open, and it says freedom. It's like the environment changes. Last night I did a reading, and it was a pig, like a little pink pig, and it said about choosing your thoughts wisely or something, or your mind wisely, but the voice that I heard that came through was innocence. And that's us reconnecting to this place of our absolute innocence and remembering our lightness of beingness too. It's where we focus our energy that we start to not see. We get clouded. And there is grey clouds around us because we're going through some stuff, but there is this awakening and this opening. So if I can take wisdom from the pig last night in his pink tutu, literally was like, this piece of your innocence, find that higher perspective to look at life, no matter what people do or say or pretend to be or are not, or because most of the time we're having this anxiety with people and our finances and our stability. The red here even offers this protection in this place of things may not seem kosher, but there's this groundedness to it too. There's a rootedness to it. There's a mountain type of energy to it. There's a stability to it. But then there's also like we can be so connected to or caught in what's going on here that we forget this place of our inner flight, this piece of our heart flying, this piece of ourself reconnecting to that soul essence of ourself. So it's not to be too caught up in the mischief that is being made. It's to find that higher perspective, to find your own inner freedom. And it's like here, it's like these birds are small in comparison. Like they're tiny old birds. They're not big birds. It's not like an eagle or something, or a vulture or anything. It's these small birds. It's like, I love this thing because the way I got to it was through like a Jewish story about the Holocaust. But it just takes one person. One person can make a difference. And so it's like all these small birds, they're flying into freedom, they're creating change, they're lifting their energy up. So it's the work that you need to do. And don't bother so much about what others are doing too. Like do your own inner work. But this knowing of like, it's okay. Don't worry about, let the worries take over. There's this idea of that you are being protected. There's a formation that's happening. There's a graduation that's happening. It is a graduation that is happening. So hopefully that makes sense. Seek inner freedom. It's, Barbara Joyce would say, all is coming. So from my heart to yours, may you always be blessed. Namaste.